What's up everyone, my name's Brenner. Welcome to my channel. This is Mr. Liquor Sipper and this is today's whiskey proof news, cutting straight into it. A Kentucky bourbon you've probably never heard of is racking up a lot of reviews, a lot of rage that everyone's freaking out about. Why? Because we have a special whiskey that has been produced by Orville Redenbacher. I'm just kidding. It's not Orville Redenbacher, but it is Popcorn. So 15 Stars Fine Aged Bourbon, released by a father and son team working with Bourbon Bourbon Company, won double gold at the San Francisco World Spirits Award and also won a double platinum from the Ascot Awards created by Louisville-based spirits critic Fred Minnick. So their first limited release bourbon is called 15 Stars. It's a 14-year-old timeless reserve and was a finalist for the best straight bourbon at San Francisco. And that's coming from Rick Johnson, who started the company with his son Ricky about 3 years ago. Now that summer before Ricky Johnson's junior year in college, he took on a project. Now the project was if he could use the black, red, blue, and white heritage corn that they use in their Black Jewel popcorn and turn that into a bourbon. The proprietary corn strains are grown in Indiana, Illinois, and in Kentucky. Ricky Johnson began working with Bourbon. Ricky Johnson, a little after, began working with Bourbon Bourbon Company, where they could produce as little as one fermenter vat of mash made from the 5-inch ears to test. So Ricky Johnson says, and I quote, "We tried the white dog and decided we had something." And quote again, "We started distilling with the black, then the red, and then the white, and then the blue separately, and as a red, white, and blue mix. But we thought it may take a little while to age, so we started sourcing material." And then following the next 3 years, they bought whiskey that was made from conventional grains and then began blending. Quote, we're really fans of blending," Ricky Johnson said. "We can craft something that's better than anything else separately." So Ricky says that the first release was a blend of 14-year-old and 15-year-old bourbon that were very different bourbons. He also says that they're really quite spectacular blended together. So where do you find this popcorn whiskey? Well, their first bourbon is in stores, but it's only in Kentucky in a very limited release of only 1,650 bottles with a suggested retail price of $279. I did not see that coming. It's 103 proof with a nose of butterscotch and maple, a palate of dark chocolate and molasses, and a finish of dark chocolate, oak, and coffee, according to the tasting notes. So the next release will be called 15 Stars 7 and 15, blends two bourbons of those two ages, and will be available in late July in stores in Kentucky, including Liquor Barn and Total Wine & More. That bourbon also was awarded double platinum in the 2022 Ascot Awards. It will have a suggested retail price of $139 a bottle. It is 107 proof with a nose of cinnamon, rose petal, and apricot, a palate of citrus and spice, and a soft toasted oak finish. 15 Stars bourbon are also available in restaurants and bars in Lexington and in places around Kentucky. So where does 15 Stars bourbon get its name from? Well, they named the company 15 Stars to honor Kentucky's heritage as the 15th state admitted to the Union. Now, the flag from 1795 to 1818 has 15 stars. Rick Johnson said that they've collected many historic artifacts with 15 stars, including silver from Lexington Silverman's, Asa Blanchard, furniture, and other items. So now their plan is to release source bourbon while their own bourbon is in the process of aging. Quote from Rick Johnson himself, "We've grown this specialty corn forever and we wanted to make a craft bourbon. When we started distilling, each expressed its own individual flavors and it's pretty special. Those great flavors come through in these bourbons." So character comes through, the taste comes through, and they really wanted to put emphasis on those things in each bottle. Alright, so thanks for jumping into Whiskey Proof News today with Mr. Liquor Sipper. If you guys have anything you want to add, or you guys have anything specific you want me to look into, drop it in the comments. If you like what I have here, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe, as it does help the algorithm. It helps people like you and like me find us, so we can continue to grow the channel and present more information to everyone out there. And as always, cheers and keep on sipping.